Let me tell you a story. I've been laying in the bed for 30 minutes trying to get this game to work, right? And record. So I finally got the game running and the recording thing to be set up. I finally get that. And then, let me tell you, I've been having this up for about 10 minutes, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to record anymore. So I look up at my recording thingy that's up over here. You guys can't see it. It wasn't even recording. I've been talking to myself for 10 minutes, and now I'm still talking to myself, but at least now it's being recorded, right? Anyways, this video was supposed to be very, like, upbeat, like, yes, Roller Coaster Tycoon, I've played it my entire life, I love it so much, blah, 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 but, blah, 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 it's so much fun, and yet, I've had all this difficulty with it, but I'm okay. I'm also waiting for Angel to get back up on Skype, because I'm very bored, and I have a whole day off, and Bree's at work, and then I have tomorrow off, like 3 days off in a row. That never happens to me, and like now that it's finally here, I'm like, what do I do with my life? And the answer is, I don't know. I just don't know. Just gotta go. So, anyways, as I was saying, Roller Coaster Tycoon, ballin'. If you haven't played it, friggin' go get it. It works on like every computer. I don't know if there's a computer it doesn't work on. It's so good. So I don't know if this is just gonna be like a one-time thing, because literally I can't talk to myself that long and be interesting. I'll tell you, I was telling a story, so let me just tell that and actually get it recorded, about the times I've been locked out of the house. So I'm only 20 years old, and I've been locked out of the house twice. And it was like well, one of them was like a worse situation than the other. Yeah, that's not free anymore. What was I saying? Oh, when I was locked out. Okay, so first time I was locked out, it was in Alaska. Dixie, one of my dogs, had this habit of freaking digging up holes and escaping from the back yard that we had. And the backyard was freaking huge. Like, I don't understand why she would want to get out so badly. Anyway, she would do it all the time. Anyways, my mom was at a work party and my brother was at work, and he was never home. So, okay, we'll increase it. What was the thing? Only $5. Whatever. I let them all go to the bathroom at night, and so I let them go out the bathroom. I come back like 5 minutes later. They're still having fun. Dixie's being stubborn. She's so rude, but I love her. She's my cute little Dixie. What was I saying? So I let him out. Blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that because I keep saying that. And sorry, it's so hard to talk and think and do this all at once. I don't understand how people do it. I come back another 5 minutes later, so like 10 minutes later in total, I guess you could say. And Dixie, she decided to dig a hole and escape. So whatever. I get Dexter because he's a really good listener, and I'm wearing like just a t-shirt, yoga shorts, no bra. It's 11 at night. It's cold. It's March in Alaska, and I'm like, Dexter, let's go get Dixie. So I go out. Dixie comes around the corner, and I'm like, oh, okay, blah blah blah. Let's go inside. Yeah, the front door was locked. I locked the door on myself, like the handle was locked, and I tried with all my might to break in, and it didn't happen. I didn't have my cell phone, I didn't have anything, so I go to the back, like through the gate, trying to see if like, oh, I'll let the sliding glass door. I locked it. All the windows in the downstairs were locked and closed, and the only window was open up in my room, but I didn't have like a freaking ladder or anything, so I lived in like a sketch part. So it was a lot of, like, I wasn't in New River, I was in Wasilla. It was super sketch. I lived on KGB. So let me tell you. I was like, I have 3 options here. One, you know, maybe like 4 options. One option, just wait and like freaking I was like, okay, I could freaking get like start walking. No. Okay, so I can I'm sorry I keep talking. Okay, I need a break. Okay, I've collected myself. Here we go. No, I haven't. Okay, so I can lay here on my front porch in the cold. Wait till Nick or my mom comes home the next day. And keep in mind, I had work the next day as well. My mom comes home from the work party tomorrow, or if my brother ever comes home. So, whatever, we do that. We can do that. And maybe keep the dogs as like warmth, but like what if they get up and run? I was like, so then I could go to the back, but I was like, oh, but then they wouldn't see me, like, so I'd be out all night. And so then I said, okay, I can start walking, see if I see like a neighbor's, I didn't know any of my neighbors. See if my neighbor's like light was on, see if I could use their phone, but I didn't know anyone's number, so I was like, I could call 911 and like see what they can do. So that's what I was thinking. Okay, number 3, I can walk to the gas station that was probably 4 miles away, and I don't think there was a sidewalk. There was not a sidewalk to get there, lots of hills, and I think I was in flip-flops. Oh my god, dude. And so these were my options, right? Oh, why did I do that? We gotta friggin' delete this thing. I guess we gotta demolish. So I can do that, or I can walk down KGB, try to get someone to pull over, and me use their phone, still call 911. And then I was like, well, but that comes with a couple options as well. I can get kidnapped and have bad things happen to me. I could be murdered, which is bad as well. Or I could, oh my god, it's pouring outside. Dang. Or I could just use their phone, call 911, like I said, and go from there. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna freaking just start walking. I put the dogs in the back. I made sure Dixie was on her cable so she wouldn't freaking escape. And so I start walking. It's probably like an hour later. I finally have someone pull over, and I'm like, okay, this is like freaking frightening. And I was like, I got locked in my house. Can I use your phone? I don't have my phone. So they let me use their phone. It was a couple, a guy and a girl. Of course I was scared. I'm always scared, especially at 11 at night, or 12 at night by then. And yeah, use their phone, call 911. They're like, oh, we'll put you to the Alaska State Troopers. So I talked to the Alaska State Troopers. They're like, wait, is that the way it went? No, I think they, okay, rewind. Call 911. They like forwarded me to like the Wasilla police or something. They're like, oh, that's not our thing. Forward you to the state troopers. So I talked to the state troopers. I tell them my situation, and they're like, okay, we're gonna find a locksmith. So I talked to a locksmith. This guy's freaking idiot. Okay. I was like, I'm locked out, blah, blah, whatever. He's like, okay, your address? So I give him my address, and he was like, and how do I get there? And I was like, hello, that's what GPS is and Google Maps are for? You're a freaking locksmith. Like, you go all over the place, and here you are asking me how to get to my house. It's 2014, okay? So, whatever. The people offer to drive me home, and I was like, okay, well, at first I said no. I was like, no, I'm good. And then I almost got hit by a car, so then I was like, okay, you can drive me to my house. So they drive me to my house, and then we're like sitting there for an hour, I swear to God. And, I'll raise it $10. I'm the safest park in the country. What was I saying, dude? So we wait an hour, they finally get there, and then the guy's like, the locksmith says, there's no one inside, is there? I was like, no. He said that after like trying to get into the house for like almost 10 minutes, like he could not get in, and he was like, there's no one in there. I was like, no, that's why I called you, hello. So he finally break in, and then he finally breaks in professionally, with my permission, to my own house. Why isn't anyone going on this? Is it too much money? Oh, there is people on it. Okay. Let's listen to guest thoughts, because you can listen to their thoughts, like see if they think something's too expensive. No, it's fine. No one's saying anything's too expensive. I think I need another bathroom though. So yeah, he's like, it's gonna be $105. I was like, oh my god, dude, like, I don't have any money. I was like, do you accept card? He says no. I'm like, what the? You can buy like a thing that you put into your iPhone, swipe the card, there you go. There's your information. So he said no. There we go. He said no, and then I was like, okay, well, thankfully, I just got, a couple $100s from my grandpa from Christmas in freaking March, so I used my Christmas money to break into my own house, and then, so I had $120, I didn't have like $105, so I was like, you have change? He was like, no. Like, how unprofessional can you be, dude? So he gave me $100. Oh, and speaking of, this couple was so nice. They gave me $60. They gave me $60, and I was like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, well, it's been a bad day, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, are you sure? I was like, I can't accept this. And they're like, no, you can take it. And I was like, okay. So that was nice. And then I freaking called my mom, and I was like, Mom, I got locked out because Dixie's freaking rude, like she always is, but I love her. She's so cute. And, can I afford a, no. We'll try to afford it. Can I afford one of these? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, and I was like, oh, this is freaking huge, dude. That's gonna be like the whole thing. We're gonna take some trees away. What was I saying? And she was like, well, why'd you lock yourself out? I was like, Mom, I didn't want to get myself locked out. So that's that story. And then just a week or two ago, I'm not with my dad, so we're not building this one. That's way too big. This one. Yeah, this one's a good size. Okay, good one. So the way the house is, the laundry room is in the garage, and the garage door is, you can lock it, of course. So it's been really cold lately, so I always close the door when I'm in the laundry room, so like any heat that like is made like stays in there, and I'm not as freaking cold. And it's no bueno. It broke down. So this is gonna be $4. Okay. And we're gonna open it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was doing laundry because I was getting ready for work. And I'm gonna delete these real quick. I'm getting ready for work. Bree's getting ready for work. She just went in the garage. She left. And so anyways, I hear my dad get in the garage. He closes the door. And then, so I got my all my clothes ready to go. They're all folded up or whatever. And so I go to open the door into the house. It's locked. I was like, oh, okay. So I start knocking on the door. I hear my dad's truck start. So I'm like, no. Maybe he was like his remote thing that makes it start. So I'm like, shh. And then, no. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So like I run to the back and to the, what's it called? Like the gate. And the gate opens from the other side. So I had to run back in the garage and I opened the garage door. I don't know why that wasn't my first instinct. No one wants to. $2 then, dude. Why is there so many people who feel sick? What was I? Okay. So, excuse me, dude. What was I saying? So, I should have opened the garage door first, but I didn't, so I open it, and I get to there, and my dad drove away. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm stuck out of the house. Beatrice is at work. I have no idea when she's gonna come home. Bree just left to work. I don't know where my dad's going. He might be gone all day. Like, I don't know if he has to go to work or not. And I'm like, dude, I have to go to work soon. So, no one wants to go to the freaking here, dude. Well, make it 50 cents then. I'm like getting all stressed out now. Anyways, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I was like, maybe the front door is unlocked. Maybe the sliding glass door is unlocked. Nothing was unlocked. So I was like, okay, well maybe the back window is unlocked. It's not. It wasn't open. So then I think, well, my window's open. My window's on the second floor. And I was like, okay, well, what can I do? So I like investigate. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see what's in the garage. I grab a ladder, and there's like a little ledge, so then I was like, okay, so I grab a ladder, I open first of all, the screen was so hard to take out. It was so hard to take out. And, anyways, I took it out, I opened it up, I threw stuff all over because I had to get in, and then I couldn't, I'm so weak, I couldn't pull myself through the window, so I had to go back down, and how about this? I had to go back down. I got like some box that was probably used for Christmas decoration storage. Okay, dude. And I step on that. I ruined it. I get in. I was so frustrated, dude. Like, I'm 20 years old. I should not have been locked out of my house twice in my life. You know what I mean? So that's that. Yeah, so exciting. Well, thank you for listening to me rant about being locked in my house for 20 minutes. Probably overly excessively ranted about it. I don't know. I just wanted to make a video instead of just the cat lady, so you guys can maybe watch other stuff. Cause like, cat lady is very dark, and that's a dark story and can be kind of disturbing. So I thought it'd be nice to do a little something new. Tell me how you like the video. I probably won't like the video because I told you I ranted excessively for 20 minutes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment. Also, it'd be great if you shared this video with everyone you know. I'm really thinking I'm gonna start working hard on this channel. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm learning a lot. Just need to work on me saying and like I know I did just a million times when I said it while I was saying that. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.